everybody, hello and welcome to another makeup review. So today I will be going through my makeup routine with all of the products that I use on a daily basis for my face and showing you how much I love them and why I love them. So starting off, I always start with an SPF, but I've already put this on my face because I went for a walk with my dog earlier. So this is the one that I use. I'll highlight it down here for you if I can find it. Now, if you have followed me at all, you would know that I've been on a journey to find a good sunscreen. I started off with the natural recommendations of the super expensive ones. I think I finished this Super Goop one, which I didn't mind. It just wasn't exactly what I needed in a sunscreen. And I finally found this one that is highly rated on the Yuka app, as well as fast absorbing on my face, because that was something that was really bothering me about some of the other mineral sunscreens. They did not absorb fast and they just felt sticky and heavy on my face, and I was like rubbing them in forever before it felt like they would absorb. So this one, very fast absorbing, does not feel heavy on the face, and I have not tried it under makeup yet, but I'm sure it would also be fine, seeing as it's very light and absorbs into the skin. But when I do put foundation on, this is the product that I use right here. The Milani SPF BFF primer. It is fantastic. It is a SPF and a primer, so you don't have to worry about priming your skin on top of that. That's also something about my routine. I need things to be quick and easy because I maybe have 15 minutes to get ready in the morning, and I don't have time to put on 17 different products on my face to do what I need it to do. So this is an also great alternative. I don't like to use it if I'm not putting makeup and foundation on my face, just because there's no need. So I'll just put regular SPF on my face. So I go back and forth between these two. But if you're looking for another alternative and you like the more bougie brands, this Super Goop actually did a really good job. It was also very light on my face, absorbed in my skin really well. I just don't find the need to pay the price point for it because it got into my contacts and it burned them one time, so now I hate it. So don't want to use this one anymore, but it's also not a bad brand. I'm not going to hate on it. Getting into what I put on my face on a daily basis. So first off, I go in with the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner. This has been my tried and true eyeliner for the last 10 years. It started off with the Kat Von D felt tip foundation obsession, and then slowly led into this after I figured out this does not smudge on my face as much as the Kat Von D one does. And it's also not as expensive. I think this one is about $23, and it lasts me, gosh, I can't even tell you when I bought this one, but it was more than 6 months ago because I restock at my birthday and at Christmas, and I did not restock at Christmas. So that will tell you how long this one has lasted me. And what I like about this one is the tip doesn't get dry like the Kat Von D one used to do. I don't know if they fixed that in their formula, but that was a ongoing problem that I had with felt tip eyeliners. And let me just show you how quickly I have been able to do my eyeliner now because of this stuff. Boom, done. Fastest eyeliner I've ever been able to do. And honestly, I attribute it to this super fine point tip that allows for precision. You can build it up, add more of a wing, keep less of a wing, kind of do whatever you need to do on your eye, and I really like it for that. It's also very fast drying because I have hooded lids, so if I, I'm trying to figure out how to do it. So if I do this, it sometimes would transfer for other eyeliners up on this top of my eye. So that doesn't happen with this one, unless it's a really hot and sweaty day. And then after like 5 hours of wear, it might do it, but it's really easy to wipe off as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye really fast and just make it even before I forget and look like a crazy person after this. I also like getting up very close to my eyeline, and this allows me to do that with that super short felt tip at the end. So definitely recommend this one. It comes off really easily with the micellar water as well, so great pickup. Doesn't stay on your face as some other ones have done. So then we go in with mascara, and I actually just switched to this Fenty Beauty mascara because I was using the L'Oreal, the double, the primer and the mascara, and I found out that, you know, they have a giant lawsuit against them about adding dangerous chemicals into that specific mascara. So I stopped using it immediately, and luckily I had this one on hand to switch to, and I am not disappointed. The reason I liked the other mascara is because it added that length and volume all in one, and it felt like it nourished and coated my lashes and made them actually grow stronger. This one, I'm not sure if it has that same nourishing principle because I haven't been using it long enough to see the difference, but it does give that length and volume that I like. And again, this one is actually easier to wipe off than the other one with the micellar water. I don't know how to say it. But I feel like the other one, I was scrubbing at my eyes for days trying to get it off. This one, not so much. Couple swipes, easy to go. And I don't know if you can see the difference here of what this did to my lashes, but I really like it. I'm all about products that are gonna give me the most bang for my buck and are the easiest to use in my morning routine. Because again, like I said, I have about 15 minutes to get ready in the morning, and I'm not gonna sit here and pull apart lashes that are clumping or, you know, try to dig into the bottom of a pot of something because it's running low and you have to fight it. Just not my thing. So that's pretty much all I do for my eyes. Some days I'll get a little fancy and put some eyeshadow on there, but we're not talking about that today because that's a whole nother video of just what eyeshadows work, what blend together. If you want recommendations, please let me know down below, and I will make another video for you about recommendations for eyeshadows. But now we're going to move on to under eye concealer because, as you can see, I have a little bit of a bag under my eye. It's okay. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend. So it's a Monday, and we're going to put some of this concealer right under here. And I really like this concealer stick from Benefit. I've been using it for 6 years now. They know how to make their concealer well, and they also have a potted version of this if you don't like the stick and you want to use a brush with it. But I like using my beauty blender and just dropping it into the corner of my eye to brighten up that area, and I'll drag it into the bottom. So you can see there's a significant difference now of brightness in this area, and it doesn't crease and fall into those lines. I do use a under eye serum in the morning to make sure that everything is depuffing, everything is getting anti-aging serum on it, because we're taking care of our skin as well. And this is one of the reasons I don't like using a lot of heavy makeup, because I invest so heavily into my skincare routine, so I don't have to wear foundation every single day. So I will make another video about skincare too. If you guys want to see it, just let me know. So from here, we've added our concealer, we got our face, our eyes done. Now we're gonna go in with some highlighter. And because my skin is already primed, this is ready to go just right on top of it. But I would suggest using a little bit of primer or sunscreen or something underneath, just so this isn't soaking into your skin. So I have also been using this same highlight. I've never bought a second one, and this is at least 3 years old now, so that's a little gross, but it's amazing how much product is actually in here for the value. Let's see here. It's only $10 for this, and you're getting 20 milliliters of it. That's a lot, especially because you use that much every time. So this, once again, I like because I can just put it on my fingers and dab it right in. It doesn't give a blinding highlight look. It's just a little bit of a light reflection, which is really what I like. Going for the natural tones here. You can always build it up as well to get more of that highlighter blinding look if you want it, but this is as much as I like on a daily basis. Then sometimes I'll add a little bit here. It blends in really easily with just your fingers, which again, This is what I love about products that are just super simple and easy to use. You can see the difference right away. You know they're working, and then they're good to go. The other thing I want to talk about today is this magnificent creation right here, the makeup eraser. I've been looking into sustainable swaps a lot, and I recently swapped out all of my cotton pads for reusable cotton pads, and I hated it. I still hate them. Not because they don't work, but because I use a lot of red lipstick and they're white. That's the only reason. They do work really well. I like that my cat doesn't eat my cotton pads anymore and have to go to the vet for blockages. But the fact that I have to try to get red stains out of all of them is a big hindrance for me. These are pink. You're not going to stain them with your red lipstick. It's just simple as that. And they are a lot easier to throw in the wash and not get lost. The cotton pads, you have to put them in a Ziploc thingy. You got to keep them contained. You got to spray them individually, like get the stains out of them for your makeup. This one, fantastic. And this is pretty gross, I know, but I don't like to use it over my whole face. I'll just use a part of it and like wipe things up, clean things up, and go from there. So don't judge me for how dirty this is, but just understand that this is the best sustainable swap that I've made so far, because it is a lifesaver when it comes to taking your makeup off. And the ability for this to just take your makeup off with water, I did not believe it was going to work, because I wear waterproof and setting spray, and when I go all in on my eyeshadow, like it is on there, it is stuck, it is staying there for at least 2 days if I don't wash it off. This thing gets it off, and I was immediately surprised and amazed. Very happy with this. I think they come in a pack of 7 as well, so you can swap them out and use a different one every single day if you want to be cleanlier than me, which you should probably. Don't take my advice and use the same one every day, but if you want to, just saying, they're big enough. Lastly, let's talk about this lipstick. I am a huge fan of red lipstick, and this one has been a tried and true favorite of mine for a very long time. This one does not go anywhere. This is the liquid suede version. Let's see if I can get the color. This is the color. I don't know if you can see that, but absolutely love this. Once it dries down, it stays for hours. I will go out to dinner, I will go out to drinks, and I do not have to retouch up my lipstick. I don't even bring it with me when I'm out, because who has time for that? Also love the applicator on this. It just lets you really get into the right angle. Some applicators are terrible and they're very difficult to work with. The comparison to this that I would make is the Fenty Beauty liquid lip. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. I also have that one. I love the shade. I'm such a fan of the shade, but I hate the applicator. It makes it impossible to get it on my lips the way I want it. And even though it also does stay a lot, just like this one, the initial process of getting it on sucks. Also, this one is a fraction of the cost. Look at that. Beautiful. I do have these super pointy lips, so I like to get the definition right up in there. And the control you have with this applicator allows you to do that and get those really sharp lines. And if you're looking to overline your lips, this is also really great for that. So it will dry in maybe 10 seconds and then it's good to go. No transfer, stays on, does not wear off after I don't know how many drinks. It's a really good lipstick. So I'll show you here after it dries. And you'll be able to feel when it dries too, because it's not cakey or heavy on your lips either. You barely feel it once it's on, but you'll be able to feel when it dries because it feels like your natural lip again and it doesn't feel wet or sticky. Not quite dry yet. No, we're not there yet, but please believe me, I'm not lying to you. But look at that, This just got off my red lipstick, just no water. This is completely dry and you can't see it on here. Fantastic. Love those things. That was the last product I had to show you. I should have put it on earlier so that I could display how easy it is for it to dry down and stay on your lips, but clearly I did not plan this correctly. Let me know if there are any other makeup brands you want me to try. If you have any suggestions that you have for me that based on my products that I like, that I want to try out, please let me know. I'm always into trying new things, trying dupes of things. I really want to find dupes of everything that I own so that I don't have to spend as much money on makeup, because you're really only supposed to keep eyeliner and mascara for 6 months. Do I do that? No. Don't tell my doctor. Oh, it's starting to get dry. On the sides, it's starting to get dry. I feel that. Still a little sticky. Well, it takes longer than I thought. 10 seconds was an overstatement, but at least we're here reviewing it in real time to let you know that it does, in fact, dry down eventually. There we go. There we go. Starting to get there. This dang lipstick. But again, for $4, how much can you ask for? Can you really ask for a 4-minute dry time for $4? Yeah, that's fine. If it's going to last all night, absolutely. This is one that I've had to wash off of my pillows before. And it does wash off very easily. So again, with these makeup wipes, these take off my red lipstick in one swipe. Fantastic. Absolutely. If there's anything you should get out of this video, it is these makeup wipes, because they make your life so much easier. And you're only doing laundry once a week with them. Like, you can throw them straight in with your other clothes. They don't get lost. They don't get weird. Like, it's still really soft after washing it, and it still works. So definitely a recommended product if there's anything from this that you should take away. Okay, let's see. It's getting there. It's getting there. There is another trick to setting down regular lipstick. If you ever want to try this, take toilet paper and split it into like the 1-ply. Put it over your lips and then put setting powder on top of it, and that dries down and mattifies the lipstick so it will stay on your lips all night with no transfer. So, tip if you need it. Otherwise, we're sitting here trying to, whoop, there. Look at that, barely any. We're almost there. Sitting here trying to dry my lips so I can show you how great this is for not transferring, but I don't think I have enough time. I do have something else I have to go to, but I appreciate you for coming here to watching my live and seeing all of the makeup products that I recommend. If you like any of them, I hope that you saw this and can justify purchasing them again because you love them so much. And if you're trying something new, I'm glad that you discovered a new product. I will be back to talk about skincare and eyeshadow next time, and I will see you then. Thank you guys so much.